Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome to another Will Witch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Will Witch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. Now we create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And tonight, we're playing D&D. This session features the Virtuous Fall, a campaign spanning across D&D's Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus, and Chains of Asmodeus, chronicling our hero's hellish epic. With us at the table, we do have several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, that means it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now it is time to meet our courageous and daring heroes before they embark on another exciting tale of magic and wonder. And we'll begin with an introduction for Haven.
That's me. Alright, I'm Frontboard, and I'm playing Haven. He's an elf like you rarely have ever seen before. He's taller than most and stronger than most, and he has light, subtly gray skin that's covered with runic tattoos. As a I'm tongue-tied. He has a chaotic mop of red hair, and he has reddish-orange eyes that appear to glow like embers. So as he succumbs to the immobilizing effects of this venom-laced sting from the Hell Wasp, his thoughts go to the possible usefulness of the venom, and how difficult and safe would it be to collect the venom? And how much would be required to immobilize, say, I don't know, a full-grown adult storm giant or fire giant, maybe? After all, he's not looking for a fair fight or duel against his family's killer. And this isn't some bard's like melodramatic tale of heroic revenge. He just wants the killer and their family dead, that's it. The venom could be a very useful means to that end. He just needs to survive this nest and the rest of what the hell's throw at him before he can start working towards a reunion with his foes back in the Giants Run Mountains.
Oh my goodness. Love to see it. Next up for our introductions, we've got Saren.
Hello, my name is Brent, and I'll be playing Saren Starseeker. He's an Astral Elf Divine Soul Sorcerer. He's still getting more comfortable with his mysterious newfound magic powers, and he's still determined to help the people of El Terrell and figure out everything that's going on. This week's fun fact is he hates flying insects. They were not common as he was growing up on a Spelljammer, and always proved to be a serious nuisance when they were stowing away aboard his ship, so he is extremely unhappy to be inside a giant wasp nest.
Oof. Next up for our introductions, we've got Melioras.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Melior's Vryn. Mel is a beautifully dangerous drow gloomstalker ranger with snow white hair and steel gray skin. This week's fun fact about Mel, something she really enjoys that she doesn't get to do very often and she doesn't talk about at all is she loves a mani-pedi day. She does this maybe once or twice a year at most, and she's secretly trying to get better at doing those herself so that she doesn't have to go out to do it and she can maybe get it done more often. So that's her little thing she likes to do for herself.
That's good to know for certain reasons. Alright.
I'm so confused.
Don't worry too much about it. Next up, let's learn about Magda.
Hi, I'm Radiant. I play Magda, who's a Yuan-Ti Pure Blood Cleric. She fights with a shield that she really probably should not have, but she uses it and takes care of it every day and talks to it whenever she can, although she doesn't hear anything back. However, she did hear something like way back when she first got it, so she's just hoping that that person would talk to her again, but we'll see how that goes.
Alright, so with our introductions covered, we have a fight to get back into in the Hell Wasp's nest. So, we are picking up with Meliodas' turn. So, Mel,
Great.
what do you want to do?
Well, I got a big angry wasp in front of me, and I don't like the look of his stupid face. So I'd like to attack him, please.
Go for it.
So let's do that.
Also, chat has redeemed a +1 AC for you guys.
Ooh, thanks, chat. I'm blessed, right?
Yes.
I think. Does a 16 hit? I don't think it does.
No, it does not.
Alright, attack number 2. I don't think, even if I rolled a d4 and I got a 4, I don't think a 7 hits either. I think their AC is 18 or something.
AC
if I
is
remember.
pretty up there, so that is also another
Yeah.
miss.
Okay, offhand attack. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 becomes a 21 as chat has redeemed a +1 to attack rolls as well.
Thanks, chat.
And let's see the damage.
That's a whopping 5 points of damage.
Alrighty, and that is Hell Wasp B. Alright. No, chat cannot give you a +1 to levels. So, with that, end of Mel's turn.
I think so.
Our Hell Wasp C, just gonna buzz a little bit over here and just sort of hold his ground. He seems a little angry, but just biding his time. Magda, it's your turn. Oh, Magda, I think you're muted.
You did.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go right there, and I'm gonna try to hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna say, well, it didn't go as well as I hoped. End the turn.
Okay. Hell Wasp B gets to go now. And since he's right there and has 2 of you nearby, we're gonna get the sword talons towards Magda. With a 23 to hit,
Yeah.
dealing 8 points of piercing damage. And then an attempt to sting against Meliodas, which will fail. That is a 10 to hit. And I think I'm gonna switch up my dice too, actually.
I mean, you
God
don't
damn it.
have to.
God damn it, Haven.
I had a quesadilla for lunch, and so I'm feeling very south of the border, I guess. So it's like
your
Javier, it's Haven with a J.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm completely incapacitated. All I could probably do is make a save at the end of my turn, I hope.
Do you believe you get a save at the end of your turn? Let me double check though. Yes. So it is a Constitution saving throw
At the end, yeah?
at the end. But if you've got some thoughts going on through your mind,
Oh, I'm thinking about that poison, right? And
Yeah.
and how I want to, like, take some after all of this is said and done and go kill people with it later in my career. Assuming
yeah.
that exists. So you say con, yeah?
it is con.
That's terrible. I'm going to use the best team. It's an 11.
An 11, unfortunately, is a failure. You stay incapacitated
No.
and paralyzed.
Turd burglars.
You know what? I'm gonna turn on the Yule dice set. I'm feeling festive. Alright. Saren, it's your turn.
I would like to Sorceress Burst the one that's by Haven, please.
Yeah, for sure.
14. I I got a bless.
You are blessed.
17.
And is that including the +1 from chat?
No, that would be 18.
An 18 just misses.
Oh, okay. That's messed up, Pit.
I'm just giving you accurate information. Anything else?
I'm going to expend some sorcery points and get a level 2 spell slot back.
Alright, easily done. Hell Wasp
That'll be it.
A is going to go for Haven. You're gonna
This
get
is gonna go pretty.
You're gonna get first the sword talons. That misses with a 12 with advantage. But it will try and sting you again. And that is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, you're good.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The Yule dice are still warming up. Mel, it's your turn.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there's still this wasp in front of me, so I'm gonna keep trying to hit it. That's a 13 with a 4 is not gonna cut it, so I'll try again. That's a 16. I'll roll my d4. That's only a 17, so that's not gonna do anything. So I'll do my nick attack. Oh my gosh! Nope, 3 misses.
Alright, that is unfortunate. Hellwasp C, again, just buzzing around. Holding his little area here. And it's Magda, it's your turn.
Okay, I believe in this attack, Faye. I want you to know that.
We'll see if the attack believes in you. Alright.
18, you said just misses, right?
Just misses.
But was I blessed as well? Did I cast it at the higher level?
I know for a
so.
fact you got everybody else. What level of spells are you missing currently?
A lot.
Okay. Then we'll
I'm
just
missing 2, 2, and 1.
I thought you tried to cast it on everybody, because I remember you talking about upcasting it.
yeah, because
Yeah,
I believe
I
you
feel like
used
I
a
know.
level
That's
1.
what I remember
Yeah,
too.
I want to say you used a level 1 cure wounds sometime. So yeah, I would say with a level 2 spot, you got yourself in that.
Okay, I think I hit.
That'll be a hit.
One hand, I'm using a shield. That is max damage of 10 slashing damage plus divine smite of 6. 16 points of damage, Faye.
That one's gone.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
Look at that.
Like, right here.
Okay.
Okay, end the turn.
All right. Haven, you've got some more time to think about things. At the end of your turn, you can remake that con save.
I'm thinking that if I could see it, actually I probably couldn't see it out of the corner of my eye. My eyes were facing the wasp in front of me, so Haven's just like hoping that the sound he hears behind him is his companions taking down the wasp that was back there, so they can come and help him out. Let's make that save. How about a 22?
Yes.
22 means that you are
25 with bless.
no longer paralyzed. And
See, like, Haven's muscles just kind of relax, and he kind of gets himself right back into his fighting stance. Well, that sucked. End of turn.
Saren, it's your go.
I'll attempt to blast this thing again. That's a 23.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go thunder damage. Let's see. We got an 8.
Hell yeah.
7. 20.
20. Hell yeah.
Not bad for a cantrip.
It's looking pretty rough.
Alright, that will be it for me.
Alrighty. It is Hellwasp A. And you know what? It's gonna risk the opportunity attacks here from Haven and Magda. So, will Haven or Magda take theirs?
Yes, I don't
I'm
like
too
this
far for it, aren't I?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm a wild warcaster. I'm going
Yeah.
to absolutely take it.
So, let's go start with Haven first.
How does Warcaster let you do it?
I can actually cast spells as a, Oh, wait. Isn't it... Am I too far away for me to get an up attack?
Not yet, it's flying over the two of you, so I'm
it's
starting...
okay.
over.
Yeah, so...
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
So Haven's 26 will hit.
26 without this.
Alright.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
And that one's dead.
Dumbass.
And Mel, that'll bring us to your turn.
Okay. That slightly changes what I was going to do, but you know what? That's okay. I love seeing all these dead wasps on the ground. So I'm just reminding myself my movement is 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to run over to this one and I'm going to attack it.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. That's a 24 to hit
Oh, definitely.
for 5 points. And then we've got a natural 20.
Hell yeah! Alright,
Making up for
I
all
think
those
that's
misses, yeah?
that'll be
15
12.
points.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my nick attack. And that's a 20 to hit, dirty this time, for another 6 points.
Look at that. And, so, that is the end of Mel's turn, yeah?
Yep.
The wasp did not like that, and is going to try and sting you. But he'll miss with an 11. And then try and stab with the talons, and that is a 15 to hit.
That misses with chat.
Alright, heck yeah, look at that. And that'll bring us then to Magda's turn.
Okay, Sacred Flame, Dex 14, please.
That is a 20 on the dexterity save.
Yeah, okay, I'm done.
Haven, it's your go.
Alright, so like mechanically, Haven has his mace in his hand. If I wanted to draw out a javelin and throw it, I don't know if I can do that, right? Because it's a free action to drop the mace, yeah?
They've changed that.
Or not drop, but free action to stow the mace, so I couldn't then draw the javelin.
No, they've changed that, so you can swap your weapons anytime part of your attack action.
Oh, okie dokie. Then Haven's gonna draw out a javelin because he doesn't want to get near this wasp, and he's going to recklessly throw it at the wasp. Let me find my stuff. It's a 16 hit. Oh, we were blessed. Hold on. Does a 19 hit?
19 just hits.
Sweet. For 8 piercing, and then I don't know. I don't think my throw. Does it do extra damage?
I think only in
when I'm
range.
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was. Yeah. It's part of rage. Yep. Okay. And then I'll take out a second attack. I'll take out another javelin since Magda helped me gather them on the floors below. Oh, I'm not rolling with advantage. Crap. That's definitely gonna hit. 24 plus to hit.
Yeah.
And that is for another 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then Haven's gonna sneak around the corner out of its line of sight.
Okay. Saren, it is your turn.
Can I see it from here?
I'd say so, yeah.
And I'll shoot it again. Switch first bird.
Go for it.
Oh, it just bounced off. That's a miss.
That is unfortunately a miss.
I like where I'm standing.
Sounds good. Meliors, we come back to your turn.
All right. Let's slice and dice it some more. That's 22 to hit
A successful slice.
for 4 points. And that's gonna be a 17 plus 3 is a dirty 20 for my dice
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 points.
It is barely hanging in there.
And I missed with my nick attack.
Oh no!
Damn it.
Alright. Our Hell Wasp is going to again try to sting you. And that will be a 24.
Yeah. Yep.
Dealing 8 points of piercing damage and 8 points of fire. And then I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's an 11.
Bless.
You are blessed.
Oh, bless. Yes. Thank you. That's a 12.
12 is just what you needed to avoid being poisoned.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks, Magda.
it will still try and hit you with the sword talons. But it could have been a lot worse. That is a 19 to hit with the sword talons.
That hit. Yep.
10 points of piercing damage. And then Magda, it is your turn.
You're taking a lot of damage, huh?
That was, that was a decent amount. I'm still okay.
Are you bloody?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I would like to run up 10, 15, 20, 25, and I lay a hand on you and I'm like, well, you're kind of like, because you're doing such a great job, I'm gonna go ahead and heal you for 3rd level cure wounds. Oh, is 3rd level too high?
Depends.
No,
How much resources do you want to use before you get to the 4th level?
shut up.
You don't.
Is
You
that
don't-
too much?
Oh, you rolled. You rolled it already.
You've already
no,
cast it.
I can heal all of that. That's fine. But yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, please kill it.
Alright,
End of
anything
turn.
else? Alright. Haven, it's your go.
Oh, Haven heard Magda from around the corner just muffled say, please kill it. And so he's gonna come back around the corner with his 40 feet of movement, come onto the side of this wasp, and come out like running with the mace in his hand, and just recklessly attack the wasp a couple of times.
Go for it.
I lost where my mace is. There it is. That's gonna be at least a 21 to hit.
Yes.
And just because I want to do it, I'm gonna do the second roll before I find out if it's dead.
Okay.
That's a 15. That's a 17 on the second hit.
18. But not, because of the +1.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still only one hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
8 bludgeoning damage.
With that, the last wasp falls.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're no longer down to initiative, but as you look around this level, again, all you really see are the angel carcasses that sort of move. No Lulu.
Is there any way that I can like use my dagger to take like a poison gland out of this wasp and squeeze it into an empty vial that I have? Just for RP purposes?
Do you have proficiency in a poisoner's kit?
No.
Then I'm going to say that this will be a high DC for you, but you can roll it. It'll be a survival check.
Okay. Are we still blessed? How long does that last for?
Well, Bless only affects attack rolls and saving throws. This is an ability check.
Okay.
Can I, as a ranger, can I provide the help action? Oh, he doesn't need it.
Well,
That's a dirty 20.
20 is good, but it is not quite good enough for what you need to do here.
Oh, it's too
Oh,
delicate.
shut up. We said guidance. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
But hey, I mean, you know that Hell Wasp toxin is pretty potent. You can keep an eye out for it in marketplaces. Or refine your skills to try again.
Yeah, once I trance, I can get a skill in a poisoner kit or something.
Yeah.
While y'all are looking around, Haven is like trying to butcher this wasp's carcass unsuccessfully, apparently.
Was there any
Just
gear
make a mess
scattered
on
on
the
this
floor.
level?
Not any gear that would be usable. Everything here is destroyed, essentially. It's what would have been on the angel carcasses.
Where did the angels come from?
Aero was an angel army that descended down here when Zariel came, originally. There could be other angels that come through.
Yeah, okay. Is everybody okay? Are we ready to go upstairs?
Yeah, I don't see any sign of Lulu here on this level.
Okay. Haven, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you bloodied?
I mean, that thing slashed me pretty good, but I'm still okay.
Do you want some healing?
I mean, I don't know if I completely need it unless we're gonna go up against something ridiculously strong upstairs.
I don't know.
Just
But
just save your energy for now. It's probably gonna be okay.
Okay.
But I'm not going up first.
Okay. Look over at Mel.
Look, you guys keep wanting to sneaky
I can go
peek around
first.
everywhere, and this armor is just way too creaky. So if you want to sneak, you can go ahead of me.
I mean, do you want me to go first, or do you?
No.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, no, I'm feeling pretty good now. Thanks
Okay.
to you, Magda. So I can lead the charge.
Yay! Okay, but quietly, right?
Preferably.
Okay.
I'll go second.
I'll go third.
Alright, which tunnel are you guys using?
I guess I'll just go to the nearest one.
Just keep an eye out in case something comes from back
Behind.
below us.
Alright, so...
Which they could do. They could be coming home. There could be ones that are lurking down in the bottom now.
You will... roll for me a stealth roll, if you would please.
That was almost awesome.
I think I trip and fall.
Oh.
Hi, Faye. How you doing? You look very nice today. You didn't see that, right?
As you climb up, you get to the top floor, and you can see this is disgusting up here. The walls are gummy, and you see some of the bile from below that is present here, and the two hell wasps are alerted to your presence, and we are rolling initiatives.
Any of you alert folks want to trade with me?
Trade
Thematically,
with you,
especially
I
since
guess.
Haven was going up last.
I will trade with you because I have something I was hoping to do if I was up first.
Alrighty,
Cool.
and then
I think I had a 13 and you had a 14, so you'll be right after me, I guess, if we switch.
Does Magda have alert too?
Yeah, but I'm the last one, and I like being last.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
alright. And Mel gets to go first.
Yay! So as soon as I see two more angry wasps that I don't like, I'm going to do fairy fire right on top of them.
That's a dexterity save,
And the
yeah?
It is, and the DC is 14.
Alright, A gets a 15. And B gets an 11.
Okay, so B is glowing a sparkly lavender color. And I am concentrating.
Alright.
And I'll just move up into melee with this one to prevent it from being able to move closer to my companions.
Or at least make it harder for them.
Harder, yes.
Hellwasp B is going to fly in. And will attempt to sting you. With a 26.
Oh yeah, yep.
7 piercing and 11 fire. And then I need a con save.
That's a 9.
You are poisoned, and while you are poisoned in this way, you are paralyzed.
Okay. That
Okay.
doesn't end concentration, does it?
Probably. You're
Let me-
incapacitated.
Let me look at this real quick. You get the incapacitated, your concentration is broken.
Okay, well, he's not going purple anymore, so that was, great opening round.
Um, however, on his second attack, instead of striking you with the sword talons, it will instead grab you
It's gotta fly off with you.
and will in fact start flying with Mel over here. And Haven, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh. Where exactly? Am I on a square? Is it kind of like if I go south, that's 5?
I'll say getting out is 5, so because you were all kind of in the tunnel.
I wonder if these things have any sort of reach. Oh, I don't like this. He ran off with our friend, left us with this other one. Alright, first, Haven's gonna go after Mel. He's gonna like start heading south. And over his shoulders, say back to Magda, like, you watch out for Saren, I'm gonna go after Mel. And then once he gets to where he's at, then he's going to erupt in a rage and turn into Angry Haven. And I'll have enough space to actually turn large, which is cool. And I guess I forgot to unequip the shield. So I've still got a shield, so it's gonna be the mace that is lit up with kind of like clouds. It's gonna be a thunder damage mace. And just because I'm angry and want to kill this thing as fast as possible, I'm also going to recklessly attack the one that's holding Mel.
Yeah.
Or actually, how does it work? Like if I wanted to try and break its grapple on Mel, do I grapple it or can I like drag it?
Because Mel is draggable, just dragging is not going to fully break a grapple. But if you had something like Thunder Wave or something like that, and could get in between,
Like a forced movement?
yeah.
Not yet. I think once I get Brutal Strikes, I could do some force movement, but not now. Okay, so we'll just recklessly attack this thing, YOLO. That's a dirty 25.
Yeah.
For, hold on, 8 plus 2 plus, I think that's it, 8 plus 2, 10 thunder damage. And then for the second attack,
Does that include the rage bonus?
oh no, I didn't turn that, so yeah, no, 8 plus 2 plus 2, I forgot to turn rage on. Too many things to turn on and off. Give me 1 second. There we go. So I think the second one, what did I say the attack roll was?
It's an 11, so plus 1 is 12.
That's terrible.
And it's a
Does
miss.
a 12 hit? Okay, so that was action, bonus action, and a bunch of movement. That's my turn.
Alright, Saren, it's your go.
Is the square, is the square that Mel is in mechanically where she would be located?
Yes. But she's
So
not
if I-
yet been pushed into someplace else.
So if I moved one square to my right and shot a lightning bolt, I could hit them both and not hit Mel or Haven.
I would say you would. Okay, let me look at this real quick. So to hit both of them, you'd either have to get right into this thing's face in the wall, but it would. But that would still be passing through the squares that Haven occupies.
Oh, what if I
Can't
shot
you
it straight
tilt it?
vertically south? Yeah.
If you do it just south,
So if I moved here,
yeah, I'd say so.
okay. Is there room for me to be back against this wall? Or would I need to be in melee range with it?
Depends.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
How close do you want to get to the gummy wall?
Alright, fine. So I'll move here, and I'll use my bonus action to let loose my energy. So we got the Mage Rage going, and I'm gonna blast a lightning bolt at 3rd level, straight south to hit both of them. It'll be a Dex save 16, please.
Alrighty. And Dexterity save. A gets an 18. B gets a 17.
Okay, they will both pass and take half damage. So they will take 12 damage, lightning damage each. And that's everything for me.
Alright, and with that is Hell Wasp A, and Hell Wasp A is going to go for you, Saren.
Yep.
First, it's going to be a sting with an 18 to hit.
Yep.
That'll be 7 points of piercing and 5 points fire. And then I need a con save from you.
That's a 12. Does it pass?
12 passes.
Cool.
Super
I
close.
don't have to do a thing. I got a thing. You know, no problem.
So, with that, it is going to try and hit you with its talons,
Yeah, sure.
because it can't do the other thing. That is a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Alright. And
Thank you, Chad.
that will bring us to Magda's turn.
Haven said 5, 10, 15. To protect, watch out for Saren, so I gotta go watch out for. I'm gonna go over and try to hit it with my longsword. Okay, I'm gonna use my war god something or another to like 4 priest bonus attack. Try to do it again. Okay, I'm gonna sit down now. No, not get in game. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
That'd be awesome if Magda actually did sit down.
No.
Yeah, go prone.
Crisscross applesauce.
So, Mel, you are unfortunately paralyzed. What's going on through your mind?
I am curious. I was frustrated down on the level below that I wasn't hitting anything. And then I started hitting things. I was feeling a little bit better. I had a plan in mind of how this was going to go down as soon as we got up here. And, you know, plans don't last the first encounter with the combatants. So that all went out the window. So she's mad as a hornet.
Amazing. Go ahead, take a heroic inspiration for that one. And then
I might need it.
and then unfortunately you can't do anything else on your turn except have these thoughts and emotions. So at the end of your turn, you can
I
remake.
can't make a con save?
At the end of your turn,
Oh, okay.
you can remake that con save.
Okay. Oh, 21.
All right, you are no longer poisoned, which means the paralysis is gone as well. But it is Hellwasp B's turn, and it doesn't like that you're not all easily compliant, so it is going to try and sting you again. With a 23 to hit.
Can I take a reaction?
Yeah, you're no longer incapacitated, so you have reactions available to you.
I am gonna conjure a tiny shield covered in black and purple thorns.
Okay.
And this is gonna be second level, because that's the only spell slot I have left. Let me read this. I think I can reduce... It gives me a +2 bonus to AC, but that's not gonna help make it not hit. But I get to reduce the damage by 3d4, and it takes that same amount of piercing damage.
All right. So roll your 3d4.
Get it going. 7.
All right, so you take 5 piercing and 8 fire, so that'll be a total of 13, so down to 6. And then I need another con save.
I gotta add 7. I took 13 off. Okay. That's a 14.
That is a successful save. You are not poisoned. However, it will still be upset and try and stab you with its talons. With a
Okay.
19.
That still hits, but the shield lasts until my next turn.
So yeah, you
So
can
I
roll
think
that.
I can roll another 3d4.
You can.
And this time it is 10 points.
So the 13 is reduced by 10, so you take 3,
Okay.
and it takes 10.
And it takes 10.
Alright. With that, Haven's turn comes up.
I think that I actually had sapped Hellwasp B with my mace hit from the last round, but I forgot to mention that because I forget weapon properties and attacks. But that's all good. Haven, for his first attack, is going to erupt in a magical burst of flames, and I need both of these wasps to make a DC 15 dexterity save.
That is an 11 from B. And an 8 from A.
Alright, they're both going to take fire damage, but I assume they're immune to it. If not, they're taking 5 fire damage, but they're both also blinded until the end of my next turn.
Alright, so, they are immune to the fire damage. But, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. They are blinded. Cannot see.
Okay. And then for my second attack, Haven is going to swing the mace at Wasp B again. And does blinded give me advantage?
If they are blinded, you have advantage.
Nice. That is a dirty 25 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, I'm raging. That's right. Cool. That's 11 bludgeoning damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Well, it's dead. So,
Cool.
it won't be
Makes a
making
nice
any other
crunch.
attacks.
And then Haven then is going to move in on Wasp A like that. Kind of head it off. Actually, you know what? I see Lulu here. I'm going to stand here and be between it and Lulu, just in case.
Okay. It is Saren's turn. You've got this big guy right in front of you.
And he's blinded.
He is blinded.
Then I'm gonna go for a true strike.
Okay.
That gives us a 15 to hit.
15 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to teleport.
Okay.
I'll just go over here.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Hellwasp A knows that someone is nearby, and so will attempt to strike out, even blinded. Magda, that is a 19 to try and hit.
Yeah, pizza.
For 8 piercing, 5 fire, and I need a con save.
Bye.
Magda,
Yeah.
you are poisoned, and
Yeah.
while poisoned in this way, you do gain the paralyzed condition.
Okay.
And then it's going to try and stab you because it can't see.
Okay.
But it will miss with an 18.
Okay.
And Magda, unfortunately, because you are paralyzed, you cannot take actions. You cannot take bonus actions, but you can have thoughts and feelings about your predicament.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of nasty words in Yuan-Ti. Okay,
Well, you can be thinking lots of nasty words and you
I'm
want to.
inside,
Yeah.
internally. Yep. Yep.
At the end of your turn, you can remake that con save.
Okay.
You
Thank you,
stay
Faye.
poisoned, unfortunately.
Yep. Things are good, Faye.
Meliodas, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I am gonna run up. I don't like the wall I'm standing next to, so I'm gonna run up to this wasp and I'm gonna attack it.
Hell yeah.
That's a 17, so that's not gonna hit.
Unfortunately misses. Did you roll with advantage
That's a
because it's
19.
blinded?
Oh, I didn't. So my second roll then would be the advantage roll, which is a 19.
19 hits.
4 points. Second attack is a dirty 20, doing 5 points. And my nick attack is another dirty 20 for 8 points.
Woohoo! Alright, you're wearing them down. Anything else from Mel?
That's it.
Haven, it is your turn.
How's Magda's paralyzed? Yeah.
Yes.
How healthy is Magda looking?
Magda is looking like she's like 12 out of 59.
Oh, just round about 12 out of 59.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
a lot of blood around Magda, and a lot of it is her own.
Yep.
Okay. Then what Haven's gotta do is he's gotta take the mace, which is still reverberating with that thunderous energy, and he's gonna throw it at the Hell Wasp. Oh, the Hell Wasp, I think, loses its blinded. Give me 1 second, make sure. Till the start of my next turn. Yeah, so it's no longer blinded. So Haven will, why not? I'll recklessly throw the mace at
Yeah.
this thing. Because that's what we do. First throw is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
12 plus 6 plus 2. So 20 bludgeoning damage. Or thunder damage. And then the second attack is a 23 to hit. For 9 plus 3.
It's dead.
I was gonna say, and if it's not dead, we're gonna go up and take care of Magda, but we don't have
So-
to.
With that, as this thing falls, chat has gotten a little bit of a heal here, so Magda. Oh! Look at that breather. That is 16 points of healing.
Yay!
Full universe, roll here.
Do those 8 trigger rerolls like Saren's sorceress stuff?
No. But what it will trigger is our upcoming ad break. So please hang out with us. We will be right back to continue along now that combat's over. Please let the ads run. They do help us at Will Witch RP, but another great way of supporting us is donations to my Ko-fi. Link that's on screen in our chat room. Donations help keep our games affordable. But stick around with us, support us how you can, and we'll see you very soon. Alrighty, we are back in action, and as we return, you guys are in the Hellwasp nest. Currently, all Hellwasps seem to be dead. You don't know if any more are coming, but you do have a Lulu in the wall.
She's in the wall.
Yeah, she's in the wall. As perhaps, they were planning on digesting Lulu to feed to larvae or themselves. Which may have happened to you, Mel, now that you think about it.
Oh, I was trying to stick you to the wall.
Trying not to think about it. Does she seem like she's conscious?
Yes, Lulu does seem like she's conscious. She's just stuck. Little legs sort of like...
Can I try and...
Yeah, if you want to try and shimmy her out.
Just cut the wall to help make it easier for someone else stronger than me to pull her away. Like, can I try and
I'm gonna say because of how gummy the wall is, cutting away is not really gonna be effective here. Your weapons are more likely to get stuck in them.
Okay, I don't want to do that. Nope.
But if anyone wants to try an athletics check to pull Lulu out.
Come on, Haven.
I mean, I was getting there. I was just letting you guys do your thing. Haven was like standing right next to her anyway, and was gonna try and pull her out. You said an athletics check?
Yes.
And because you're raging, you get a bonus, right? Advantage, I mean.
I get advantage. Strength check and saving throw. At 19.
As you're trying to pull Lulu out, there's a sort of give here. She's almost out, but the wall is very, very sticky.
No, Lulu, stop fighting. Just stop squirming. Just let me do this. Haven's totally blaming Lulu on it.
Aww.
You want to try again? Would you like to have other people try and help?
Yeah, I go try to help. Give her a minute. Wait, you already get an advantage.
Yeah, like, if you are helping in this situation, you are making your own roll.
Okay. It's okay. I will do my own roll.
Alright.
Advantage, athletics.
Terrible roll again. Twinsies.
Alright. I will say, with the two of you working together, you are able to free Lulu, though you do knock yourselves prone with the release, the sort of pressure. But Lulu gives a sort of toot of her elephant horn, now being free.
Oh, glad to have you back. Oh,
yeah, I've got a little Lulu sound set.
That is so cute.
Are you okay, Lulu? Are you injured?
And Lulu will telepathically connect to Saren and... I'm not hurt. I think my memory's foggier than I thought it was. I had a lot of time to think about my dreams while I was stuck in the wall. And, I think there's two places where we can go to try and find the Citadel. We have to either go to the place where demons manifest, or the place where demons are destroyed.
That does not sound like it's a happy place.
Should we get you out of here first, and then we can figure out our next steps?
So she's out of the wall. So now just getting out of
the nest.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of the nest for all of you. Yeah, that makes sense. And
is there anything on this floor, Faye?
You would notice that there are some ruined gear around the floor, so maybe there might be some treasure hidden in them. Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
All right.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
You get an
We'll
advantage.
lose all the treasure that we need.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
So, firstly, you will find 3 soul coins up here,
Oh,
Yes.
as well as a helm that seems to be intact and magical. Let me see if I got an image of this helm for you.
Is that a leather helm? What kind of material is it?
I flip a soul coin to Mel.
Thank you.
I've got 3 others too.
I think I loaded all of mine into the motorcycle before today. I think.
Oh, okay. Take another one. Just bling.
That's what the helm looks like.
I think. Uh,
Interesting.
That's a wacky looking helm.
It probably does wacky looking things.
What's with the eyepiece?
Considering the last magical helm we ran into didn't work out so well, I'm not tempted to put it on.
Well, you can always, when you have the time, spend an hour inspecting it, and just figure out what it does. Or if you've got access to the identify spell, that could also help.
Well, we can figure it out somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah. We should get away before the queen bee comes back.
Oh, right. I didn't think about that. Good call, Magda. Magda, you carry the helm.
Are you
Take Cornette.
sure?
Well, we'll just figure it out once we get out of here.
Yeah, if it
Okay.
starts talking to you, then you gotta worry about it.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
Alright. I will say that it's easy enough for you guys to get out, and to climb back down the chains. And then you are back in Avernus proper. And where was the Hell Wasp on our map? It was somewhere.
There's a lot of things that look like they're floating tethered above the ground.
Yeah, it really is.
The trees were over here, right?
Yeah,
Where we all almost died.
Yep. And then we had to cross over sticks. I've got it on the map. I just pull it off. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's in that little mounds area. Those are the hell wasp nests. So those areas. That's where you guys are situated at.
Where?
I can ping it. In that area.
Okay. I thought maybe I missed it because I was zoomed too far in.
No, I was
But there we
setting it up on the Twitch so Twitch could see it. But Now that you are back on the ground and near your infernal
Machines.
you have two places where you can go to try and find the citadel, at least from Lulu's memories. She mentioned you can either go to where the demons manifest, or to where the demons are destroyed.
It's gotta be near the fights, right?
If you pull out the map, Lulu will give an estimate of areas for where you would go. You could either go to... I'm gonna ping it here. The place where demons manifest, and that's been pinged. Or the place where demons are destroyed.
Lulu, you feel equally confident that either of these places might hold answers?
And she'll nod. Yeah.
Okay, question. Where the demons manifest is probably a dangerous place because that's probably where a lot of demons are. But when the demons are destroyed, what's destroying them? Are we gonna end up like fighting something that's more powerful than demons?
Well, there's demons of various powers out there. But I think my concern is we wouldn't know how many demons would be waiting for us. If that's their entry point of sorts. At least if demons are being destroyed in the other place, then, you know, that's one less thing that might try to harm us.
Okay.
But what's destroying them, though?
Well,
One way to
I
find
wouldn't
out.
mind destroying a few of them.
it's either where we know that where demons will be, or where we know that there will be something that's killing demons that might also kill us. They sound equally dangerous.
This whole place is dangerous. My vote is
And
for
we
where
could
they get
show up.
destroyed.
We could show up to one and it's not the place where we need it to be. Because Lulu is not 100% sure which place is the right one, right?
Right. That's what she said she's equally confident about each, so. I think my vote is also for where demons are destroyed.
It's closer.
It is closer.
Okay. I vote for that too.
Alright.
I don't have a strong preference one way or the other. So
Didn't even need to make a persuasion roll, heck yeah.
Is there a place where we might be able to find shelter for a time and rest?
Shelter in the Hells, probably not, but you can find an area where you could take a rest.
Inside the wasp's nest again.
You could go back into the wasp nest. That had shelter.
Would riding on our, what's it called, a demon grinder? Would just riding on the demon grinder be sufficient area for two people to rest?
If someone else is driving,
Yeah.
yes.
Road trip.
But the demon grinder cannot drive itself.
Right.
neither can the motorcycle.
The motorcycle definitely cannot.
Could we carry the motorcycle in the demon grinder's teeth?
I would say you can only do that a limited amount of time, like for a limited time.
Fair.
So like carrying over the sticks.
But at least the good thing is that you guys can go ahead and uh take your 4-hour rest, and when I take my rest, I can be inside the vehicle, so you guys are not wasting time.
Huh?
Well, I can take a rest while you guys are driving,
And
because I take 8 hours.
And if, because they're not wasting time, you don't get a full rest?
They wouldn't do that to me.
No, they wouldn't. But if you continuously move and you don't take time, then you are at the mercy of your traveling speed.
Yeah.
I think that doesn't work because it only takes 4 hours for the 3 of us each, but we have 2 vehicles to drive. So if Magda was out for 8 hours, I could drive for 4 and then switch with Haven. But then Melda wouldn't get or someone else wouldn't get a rest. So I think either way we need to stop.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree. We need to stop. But maybe you guys don't have to stop for 8 hours. Maybe you guys only have to stop for 4. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, that I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Let's just hope
Okay.
that during the next 4 hours after the rest, there's no encounters that
That's
interrupt
sick.
your... I'm just giving you... You're in the hells. If you
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
if you don't take your long rest, you are only going to get a short rest. I'm just putting it out there that a camp is going to be more defendable than if you get into another attack on your infernal machine. Because we have seen that has warfare.
It was super cool though.
It was super cool.
Should we try and find a spot maybe in these hills that might give us some visual cover? Well, then we also couldn't see threats coming.
I'm a ranger. Can I do ranger things and try and find us a place that's defendable to rest?
Yeah, I'll say give me is this like a feature that you have that can do this, or are you making a survival roll?
I was thinking that this would be a survival role. Although I did spend time in I almost said the Conclave of Silvery Moon. That's not where we were. The other place with all the books and the
Candlekeep.
teachers. That one. I spent time there reading up on the locale that we were heading to so that I could make sure that we'd be able to do things like eat
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
say
survive.
that focused more on like the vegetation and not
Okay.
and some of the baser landscapes. But like there's not really, this is the only known map of Avernus, so
Okay. I will use my heroic inspiration.
yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, I made it better by 1. That is only an 11.
Okay. I will say that you do find a camp that is serviceable. It's not like looking like it's gonna drop into any sort of ravine or anything anytime soon.
That's a thing that can happen.
Yeah, you're in hell.
Great. Shifting landscape. Awesome.
So Mel found us a camp by a ravine.
No, a camp that won't turn
No.
into a ravine.
Oh.
Super permanent. It's gonna stay exactly the same.
This reminds me of home back in the mountains.
So, now that you're here and are able to take a bit of a rest, what would you like to do? You take watches.
Yes.
Magda's gonna be out 8 hours,
Yeah.
and then we can do 2 shifts then.
Okay.
I can take the first shift if you guys want.
I can too, because Haven has a decent amount of resources. So if Saren and or Mel want to rest up and recover in case something happens mid-rest.
Saren is super happy to rest first. However, I would like to heal both of you before I rest, just in case.
I also make sure that I give the helmet over to Saren.
So there's 23 for Mel,
Oh, thank you.
and Haven 13.
Nice. It does look like when I did the level up thing that my hit points did go up, but that's probably gonna be okay.
Yeah. Neat.
I took them back away.
You're gonna get the rest here anyway, right?
Hopefully.
Maybe one of them would like to look at the helm, since there's 2 of them going to be watching.
Yeah, I could take it and look at it. I've got smithing background, so maybe I can glean something from it, even if it's not arcane. Or we could take turns, Mel, because it's an hour and we've got 4.
That's true. I don't think I'm gonna need much help, but the worst I can find out is no information. So
Alright. So, starting us off on the first watch, Haven and Mel. I will ask for perception rolls.
Fantastic.
Alright, we'll flavor this that, Haven, you're spending a lot of time looking over this helm, and it's distracting you from your watch.
This is 100% true.
But Mel, you keep your eyes out on the distant landscape that never gets darker, occasionally gets brighter through the explosions and cracks of energy that fill the air. And while you know that there are plenty of threats out there, you can see forms off in the distance that are vague and likely terrifying up close. At least for now, nothing seems to be coming into area of your camp. And for Even, here is what you got in your hands.
Interesting. Huh. It's an ugly bugger. Cool. So I guess like Haven kind of fusses with the helm for like an hour or so, kind of has his head down looking at it and probing it a bit and turning it over and stuff. Kind of looks up to Mel, says, I think I figured it out, and I'm just glad that this doesn't seem like it's possessed. I'm worried about that shield thing that Magda has, but this doesn't seem like it's nearly as powerful as that.
well,
Looks
that's
like maybe
good
this one can
news,
just,
I suppose.
yeah. I think this just lets you read people's minds a little bit.
Oh, interesting.
It's like there's a lot of weird things going on down here, though. It's not feeling very good right now.
Yeah. The last, even just in the last 24 hours, things have been not great. I mean, we almost lost Aaron to that thing that just swooped in out of nowhere.
Haven kind of nods at that. I'm worried about his errand.
Yeah. Um, I've been thinking about that, and hard for me to say if I'd have done the same thing if I were put in that position, but I just hopefully once we get this done, that'll be the end of it, and then we won't have to worry about whatever entity has, you know, made a pact with him.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open. If it looks like it's doing anything that makes him turn on us, I'll cut his head off.
I hope it doesn't come to that. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
Hell's no, my luck though, the head would
It,
probably fly off like that thing we saw back at Mad Maggie's place and just running around looking for his tooth for the rest of his life.
that throws Mel for a little bit of a loop, and she kind of stares into the middle distance for a minute.
It's like the rules don't even apply down here. This is wild.
Yeah, I'd love to just wrap up what we're doing down here and get GTFO.
I'm with you.
Why are we even down here? We're down here. I feel like I'm losing the concept of like why this even is a thing. Like we had to find Ravengard, and Ravengard is down here, and we found him. But Ravengard won't leave until Elturel is fixed, and Elturel can't be fixed until Lulu helps lead us to the place where the thing is, and then you can hear the gears like grinding to a screeching halt in Mel's brain as she's just like super just like what just trying to keep track of why we're even here.
See, that's just it, Mel. You're serving too many masters. I'm here on my business, and that's first and foremost. I don't care about the Duke. I don't care about El Terrell. I care about finding my sister, and I had reason to believe that she's down here. No offense to you guys, but I'm here for me, and I'm here for her. But we're all here to help each other out as best we can while we're here. Otherwise, we're never gonna make it.
Yeah, and I mean I don't blame you. I mean I personally don't particularly care about the Duke. It sucks what happened to Elturel, and if while I'm down here I can help make it better, that's great. But I mean, I got hired to do a job, and my boss wants me here as well for his own reasons. So
Just don't
I'm
let too
here,
many
and I'll
people
help.
put a leash on your neck, Mel. It's just gonna bite you in the long run.
Yeah. I serve my boss first and foremost.
So, eventually, the first watch will come to its end and brings about the second watch. So,
Can I hit my button?
I will say that 4 hours will have gone by. And Saren can press the button. And then I need a perception roll.
That's a 5.
I'll keep your 5 in mind.
Thanks, Faye.
Any thoughts or actions going on in Saren's watch?
Yeah, he's not doing great at the watching part. I think that now that they kind of have some relatively quiet time since that deal was made, there's no buzzing of wasps, there's no giant knight riding a nightmare in front of them. He can really start to feel that symbol burning just ever so slightly stronger and stronger, almost with each passing minute. He's still able to put it out of his mind, but he knows it's there and he can feel that it's there, and he thinks it's probably going to become a problem sooner than later. He would probably also write down what he can, to the best of his ability, the description of the individual he's looking for, so that he can have a physical reminder just in case. He's worried that the image of the person that he's looking for is going to fade from his memory, and then he's going to be completely lost. So he wants to have some sort of documentation to refer back to just in case. He's just trying to plan for whatever else could go wrong, and that's unfortunately distracting him a lot while he's awake and on watch.
Yeah, for sure. As you are doing this, you would hear a sort of small commotion within your own camp as Lulu seems to wake herself up from a dream, or maybe even a nightmare, and will notice that you are up on watch, Saren, and sort of make her way over. And, what are you writing down?
Just a description of someone that I have to find. You didn't get the update. As you were getting taken away by the wasps, that thing that came for us struck me down and was just moments away from, I think, ending me. And a voice came to me in my mind and offered to help. Otherwise, I really thought that was going to be the end of me, and I accepted. Now I have to find whoever or whatever this person is and deliver some sort of mental brand that's in my mind to them. I'm not even sure the mechanics of how that'll work, but I have to find them first.
And as you have the description, it doesn't seem to you like any sort of really outstanding figure. The description you have is shaggy, light brown hair, sun-worn face, simple clothes. Like, this seems just to be an average person that you've been told to find as you now look down at the description that has been settled behind your eyes since you awoke. And Lulu just sort of hovers next to you and, well, you're helping me find the things that I need to find, so I'll help you find the thing that you need to find.
Sounds like we've got a deal then, Lulu. Do you have experience in deals with devils?
No, I don't think so.
I wish I didn't, but here I am.
And as she sits there and thinks, well, I don't remember making any deals with devils. I do remember that I had some friends down here, like Chuka and Clonk. We met them. But before, or maybe after them, I know that I was wandering around Avernus on my own. And I was hiding in a place called the Wandering Emporium. And I made a friend there. His name was Mahadi. And maybe he could help us. He sees a lot of people, so he might see the person you're looking for.
Well, that does sound promising. Do you know where this emporium might be?
It moves.
How?
I don't know how, but it's never really in the same place for too long. That's why it's called the Wandering Emporium.
Fair enough. Well, I guess if you see it, will you let us know, and perhaps we could stop by and see if they can provide any help.
Yeah. And I think if we see it, you'd be able to see it too. It's pretty big.
How does it move?
I don't know. I never asked Mahadi how it moves.
Alright, well, maybe we'll figure that out too. That sounds like it'll be very useful, Lulu, if we can find your friend and maybe he knows more.
And she'll nod.
Make sure you get plenty of rest still, okay?
Yeah. I think that when I go back, I won't have the same nightmare again.
Well, that sounds good, right?
And she'll nod. Night, Saren.
Good night, Lulu.
And Lulu will go back to resting, and once Saren's watch comes to an end, Haven and Mel can press their long rest buttons, and then our third watch will come up.
Okay. I get up.
Perception.
It's gonna be fine, Faye. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything is not fine, Faye.
I will keep it in mind.
Okay.
Are Haven and Mel... Wait, is everybody up now?
Everyone can be up, yeah. Magda just needs to have some hours of, not doing much until she can complete her long rest.
Right. Okay.
Because it technically overlays with your 4 hours into the different watches. It's not like each watch is 4 hours, but it's easy enough to just have you guys press your long rest button. So.
I just didn't know if we were all kind of awake at some point in time, if Haven could try and hawk this helmet off onto somebody else that might want it.
Yeah. I mean,
And they get attuned to it.
If you want to try and sell the helmet to one of your friends, hey, here's what this thing does. You're welcome to try. So you're all, unless any of you want to take a nap, you'd all be awake.
Okay, me as a player or
Magda.
the character? Oh.
Yeah, by hawking off, I mean, would anybody like this helm? It lets you be telepathic and suggest things to people, as far as I could tell.
I feel like that's better for Saren or Mel. Or even you. Not so much me.
I don't think it would work well with when I get a little
Angry.
angry. Because when I'm angry, I'm focusing on being angry, not on making other people do stuff.
When I tell you to clean your room, clean your room!
I don't think I have any particular use for it. Perhaps we could, if no one else wants it,
Sell it.
maybe we can trade it for something if the opportunity arises.
Do one of you guys want to wear it until the opportunity arises? Saren?
It would seem a waste not to.
Yeah. Because you never know, right? I am not a charismatic character.
Yeah,
Neither am I.
I guess I can hang on to it, and if it proves useful, I'll keep it. If not, we can perhaps trade it.
No.
And I guess whatever time Magda has to get, rested, I'll attune.
Yeah, you can attune to it. Max, you are standing right on my bladder.
Oh, I hate that.
Hey,
Yes.
would just for record keeping purposes, I believe the last time I deducted any fuel from the motorcycle was the last time we long rested. So would I deduct 24 hours of fuel?
Yeah, go ahead, deduct 24. Let's just keep it simple.
And before we head off for the day, I would like to, for whatever good it's going to do a little vehicle circle inspection before we leave, just to make sure the motorcycle looks okay. Mel's not a mechanic, but she's going to look for any obvious signs of wear and tear or general
Kick the tires, make sure
ungoodness.
they're not deflated.
I'm gonna make this a investigation check.
Okay, that's a 3.
I mean, it looks fine to your eyes.
Yep, cool, awesome, yep, great, tip-top shape.
So, anyone else want to do any inspections? Magda, by the way, nothing happens on your watch. You can take your full rest.
Thank you.
Anything else you would like to do in your little camp before you set off for the that place where demons meet their destruction?
Not I.
Magda, do you want to hang on to this mace that we found back in the basement? I mean, I've been using it, but I don't know if you-
I mean, you're the one. Okay. Question. Above Jane, table. What does the mace do? Anything special? Or is it silver?
it's a mace +1, so it's magical, and
Is it a
and then
plus one?
yeah, it's
Okay.
and then it's got the flashlight action. So for I think with an action or bonus action, you can
Bonus action. I think.
you can make it light up.
But don't you need a +1 weapon?
I don't know.
Not when he rages, because that makes his weapon turn magical, I believe. Yeah?
Oh, really?
Yeah, my weapon. Well, my weapon goes elemental, so
Yeah.
it's not magical, but it's not mundane.
Oh, okay. Well, here's my okay. What weapon mastery property does it have?
Sap.
Okay, I just took weapon mastery, which gives me longsword. Where is it? Bear with me for 1 second.
I use the mace when I use the shield, but I'm trying to get away from using the shield and use my greatsword more.
I mean, if you're not gonna use it, I would say yes.
Just throw the shield out into the abyss. Well,
No.
I'm not talking about your shield. Haven's trying to get away from using his shield, so I'm saying just throw your shield out.
No. You can go ahead and what do you call it? Trade it if nobody wants it. I mean, metal are precious items, right? Yeah, I mean, Haven, are you sure? And then my question to you, Mel, is that are you sure you don't want the mace? I know you want the scimitars for your RP reason, but you do a
Is
lot more
mace
damage than I do.
strength-based? Is mace strength based?
Yes.
I think so.
I can't. I would be useless with it, and my
Okay.
my defensive duelist feat would not come into effect either. So
Gotcha.
it's not
Okay.
not a good fit for me.
Is it just mace +1? Or is it
Yeah,
a specific name?
Pulling things up here.
Okay.
it's a mace +1 that I flavored. It was named by Genbu Knight in chat as a blindsider, but that's a me thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
I'll-
did not have any sort of special names.
Okay. So, do I have your permission to add it to my inventory?
If you're trading it, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and change my feet.
Well, can you do that, or do you have to wait for a long rest?
Oh, I just got the feet, Faye.
Yeah! You just got it, and then you got this after it.
So you gotta make me
All right.
wait.
If that is the mechanics of it, yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to wait an hour for the mace anyway.
No, it
Can
doesn't
I
need
use
attunement.
do
It's
that?
just a +1 weapon.
Oh, is it? Okay, then fine. I'll wait for the. Oh, I am picking up what you're putting down, Faye. Yes, I will wait for the long rest.
You could still take the mace. You just can't use the special attack property of it.
Right. Yeah, weapon mastery property of it. Yeah.
It might do less damage than your sword, I think, but it's a magic weapon, so you're gonna hit more, right? So it's a question
Yeah.
of does Magda
Yeah.
want to hit? the
It's now
property?
+7 instead of +6. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You can carry both, right? Because you can draw and stow weapons on attacks too, so you can make
Yep.
up your mind which one you want to use.
Very good.
And
Thank
it
you.
lights up.
Is it a moon mace, moon sword mace, or one of those things, or no? It just lights up.
This is base +1, but it lights up.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've got a +1 mace that can be no, that's it. And then if you as an action, you can either ignite the light, which then from the head sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5, or you can extinguish it as a action as well.
Okay. And it doesn't have a special name for it, just mace +1?
Yeah, the only special name
Okay.
was it was Blindsider from
Chat.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Sarah, I couldn't wear that helm anyway because I've got these cool ass goggles on from Raga Draga that I forgot I looted from his body.
I think we all took some.
Yeah, Mel definitely took some goggles
But did you
and
take
then
Raga Draga
proceeded.
specifically?
I just took normie, plain Jane, old, get the job done goggles.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
So, as things have been traded around, as a motorcycle has been inspected, and if anyone needed attunement, that can also have been completed, and we'll be able to set out into the wilds of Avernus, the wastelands that are here, and see what exactly awaits you after upcoming outbreak. So, please hang out with us. We will be right back to continue along with our story. Before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They do help us here at Will to Witch RP. Another great way of supporting us is donations to my Ko-fi. Link for that's on screen and in our chat room. These donations really do help keep our games affordable. But stick around, support how you can, and we will see you all very soon. Alright, we are back in action, and you guys are setting out of your camp and are exploring the wastelands of Avernus. So, as you are riding around, heading towards the area where demons meet their demise. Who's where, and if they are taking any sort of special positions?
Saren's driving the big guy.
How big is the driver's cab?
It can fit one person.
Oh. Okay, then I don't go sit with Darren while he drives.
You can sit in the cab, like in the back, the holding area.
Yeah, that's where I sit.
Okay.
Try to not get motion sick.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm on the motorcycle.
That makes sense to me.
I'd like to be on the harpoon launcher,
Sounds good.
ready for ranged attacks should we need them.
Yeah.
Got
So,
the goggles on, looking off in the distance.
Can you swivel the harpoon launcher to be facing like backwards or forwards, or does it swivel?
I'm going to say that it does not swivel and you only have it ahead of you.
Someone's still got to be up there to pull the trigger then. Whatever we do.
Yeah, Saren's keeping an eye out ahead of him for anything that looks like what was on the map, even though we don't have a lot of faith in the map.
Alright. So. As you are moving, is anyone keeping an eye out on if there are other figures? I would assume Haven and Mel and Saren would be the ones. Okay. Let's get perception rolls from you guys.
Nice.
24.
Dang.
Alright. As you are traveling through, you would see a Devil's Ride in the distance, starting to come towards you. You would also see that it is not alone. Two more Devil's Rides pull out of the dust near it, and you see a demon grinder in the distance, followed by a tormentor.
So 5
They're coming
total.
towards us.
Yeah, 5 vehicles total. You don't know if there are bare minimum operators, or if they've got riders as well, but you would notice that they are in the distance and are riding in your direction, so Um,
I heard Devil's Ride, which is what Mel is on, and
Yep.
then Demon Grinder and Tormentor.
There's
Tormentor,
3.
was that the one we had initially?
Yeah.
And then Demon Grinder is what you guys are on?
Yep.
Big boy.
And then what were the other two?
There are also other Devil's Rides. There's 3 Devil's Rides.
Okay, I see. Can we tell if they've seen us?
You don't know if they've seen you yet or not.
Is it all open terrain?
It's a little craggy, but yeah, you're in mainly open terrain area. But it's also dusty and whatnot.
When we all rolled perception, was that all of us could see these things approaching, or was it just Mel with her 24?
I'd say anyone with a 15 or above spots this.
Haven, I guess Mel's on like another ride, like away from us a little bit. Haven's gonna like bang on the roof of the cab and say, Saren, we've got company. There's like 5 incoming. A big guy, a medium guy, and 3 little guys. By guys, I mean vehicles.
Are they gonna overtake us?
I mean, they're coming right for us.
Well, the
They're heading
medium or the
directly
big
at us.
one probably won't catch up to us if we don't slow down, but the little ones probably will.
No, I think they're heading straight for us, not behind
Oh,
us.
they're in front of us?
They're off to the side.
Oh, they're off to the side.
Yeah.
Never mind. They're off to the side.
Okay, then the little ones will catch us eventually. The big ones won't if we don't slow down. You think you guys could keep the little ones off of us with the harpoon launchers? We can outrun the other ones.
The launcher only fires forward, so I don't know if I can get him on the side.
Good point.
I mean, I can try to, cast magic, but that's a lot of energy.
Don't you have like free magic, Magda?
Yeah, I guess I could do that too. I mean, how dexterous could Devil's Ride be?
One way to find out.
One way or another. Okay.
Well, they're gonna
Pretty-
catch us
pretty
eventually if they want.
I will, if you want to get some creative maneuvering tactics here to try and evade or hide, you can try that if you want to avoid a combat.
Is there... We're all in open, craggly area though, right? Nowhere to hide?
I mean, you can get creative, like if you want to make it look like this is a crash or an abandoned site. Like,
They see us moving though.
well, they see a cloud of dust currently. They know that something's here. Like, your spot, like, the reason why it was, like, a 16 or above, or a 15 or above, is because you're, like, seeing these things through the dust. That's why you got the goggles and whatnot to protect the eyes.
I could, if we can drive within 30 feet of each other, I can try and do like a pass without trace to minimize how visible we are as we go.
I'd say you could do that. And what I'll say that does is it'll create a thicker, obscuring of the dust, so it's harder to see what exactly is making the dust.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if we see a spot where we can hide or get out of sight and let them pass, we'll do that.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like a plan. So, I'll say make a perception or survival roll as you guys are looking for a place to hide.
All of us.
Anyone.
Natural 20!
Hell yeah.
26.
Rangers.
Same thing for me too.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Then both of you spot the area, and can move sort of in sync, with Magda telling Saren and Melior's just making the bank. There is this sort of jutting of the rocks, here, where it seems that, the shifting landscape had crashed against each other, and, while Melior's can probably slip in between the plates, it is large enough for the Demon Grinder to get behind and hidden from a direct point of view. So, with that, you see, as you wait, the cloud of dust get closer, and passing by, you can see some of the riders on the infernal machines. You see a chain devil, and bearded devils, as well as barbed devils, as they pass by. And they don't seem to notice you. So, you travel back towards your intended destination.
Yeah, I think we want to get back on track then.
Yeah, and Pass Without a Trace will be up for an hour.
Alright.
Yeah, let's definitely give them a couple minutes so they make some distance from us, but I'm sure that goes without saying. But I'm saying it anyway.
Yeah.
Good call.
So, as you continue on your journey, it is a few hours. It is a few hours, but you will eventually come to your location.
The purest of souls lure fiends into their hellish trap. Zap! Zap!
You see radiant light that cascades from this rusted metal monument. It is shaped like the upraised mandibles of a giant beetle. You see that there is, within this monument, a sphere 10 feet in diameter, and it is suspended between these spines, about 50 feet up above the ground. And as you peer a little closer, what? Sorry, I just saw what was posted in Twitch chat. I'm gonna ask for perception rolls here.
Another 24.
Alright, Mel is definitely going to see this. And Magda.
Not Haven.
For Saren and Haven, you only just see the light coming out of the sphere, but Meliodas and Magda, you can see the source of the light within the sphere. You see a unicorn trapped inside. And that seems to be setting off and giving off this light. So, as you see this, and you have seen a few of the creatures come, you notice that they are the demons drawn to the light of the unicorn, almost like moths to a flame. And when they get close, maybe about 100 feet or so, the energy discharges this beam of radiance, and the demons, they disintegrate, becoming these piles of ashes. And then you see, waits and gathers up the energy. It doesn't seem to have an infinite supply. There's a recharge time.
About how long we talking to recharge?
About a minute to recharge.
Does the unicorn look like it's in distress or pain or
It does seem like it wants to get out, but it's unable to. It does not seem that it is perhaps in pain, but it is constrained to a 10-foot diameter sphere.
Oh,
guys, I think that's a unicorn.
Oh.
based on what people have said, that looks like what the legends would say. I've never seen one before. Honestly, thought it was just legends.
Yeah. I don't think it's here willingly.
Is it powering it?
Seems to be
Well, I vote that it stays inside then, because
somehow.
if it's zapping demons, then I like it doing that job.
Does it only zap demons?
So far, you've only seen demons get close enough to get zapped.
Yeah, I don't know if it's it might be indiscriminate in its damage. Hard to say.
Are there, well, what's the word I want to use? Like non-living objects? Like when the demons get zapped, does like all of their gear, all of their equipment, does everything go with it?
When they disintegrate into dust, yes.
Is there anything lying in the radius of the range of this that would indicate that maybe like non-animate creatures are zapped by the lightning
It
or
does seem
energy?
to be that it is creatures only. It doesn't seem to just be like charging out, like, because there are things that exist here. But you don't know if it is a specific type of creature, or just creatures.
Well, we came here looking for the sword, right? Lulu?
For
Is
the,
that?
the citadel?
Oh, was it a citadel?
Well, this is...
That's where the sword is contained in.
We need to, we needed to be here to try and find the citadel to get the sword, but I don't feel so good not helping the unicorn. It doesn't want to be up there.
Oh wait, I wouldn't have heard that, right? Because she was communicating with Haven.
Yeah, it would have been,
Okay.
telepathic.
Oh, well. Do you think if we can get it out, Lulu, that it could take us to the citadel?
I don't know that it's been to the citadel, but if we get it out, it might still be able to help us even if it can't take us where we're trying to go.
I mean, it looks like a pretty unstable unicorn. Are you gonna be able to, like, talk to it if we get it out? I mean, what if it tries to zap us like it zaps those demons?
Well, I don't know that that's the unicorn itself. Unicorns don't usually do that. I think whatever it's trapped in is taking the goodness in it and making it bad.
Seems to be a trend around this place.
So, but it still shows light, so it's still got a good heart, and I think we should save it before his heart becomes bad.
Alright, you guys. Lulu thinks that we should save the unicorn before its heart gets corrupted by whatever's trapping it.
I would love to help it. I am concerned. Last time we interfered with something that was set up to be a certain way, a big, scary night guy arrived on a fiery horse, and we almost all died. So I am concerned somebody might show up and be unhappy with us if we interfere. But I do feel really bad about the unicorn.
Well, we got a wrecking ball on the back of this thing. Can we just knock it over?
You can try.
And if something shows up, we can drive away. We'll already be in our vehicles and we can just zip on out of here.
Yeah, if you would like to try it.
Okay, who wants to operate the wrecking ball? Guess it'd be either Magda or Haven.
Your head hands? I didn't realize you had that.
That's awesome.
I think Haven should do it.
And risk getting zapped by that evil horse creature up there?
No, I mean with yeah.
Hey, horses.
Haven does not like horses. Like,
It started off as like he was just like general dislike, but then it's just slowly evolved. And now it's just turned into like this
and you've got like
this whole new beast.
Seething hatred.
and you've got like Lulu's like puppy dog Holophant eyes of like, please let's save the unicorn.
It's gonna try and drive its horn right through my heart. It's like that movie trailer with Jenna Ortega.
Oh my goodness.
It all comes full circle, Faye.
Full circle.
Who wants to do it?
Well, I heard someone volunteer, so
Wait, was that me?
you were trying to volunteer Haven, and you know,
God damn it!
you know how I usually rule it.
Yeah, I forgot. I cast Death Ward on myself.
Ooh, see?
Look at that. All right, so
Okay, so what do I have to do?
you are on the wrecking ball here, which grants half cover.
Okay.
So Saren's gonna drive this thing closer, and then
Okay.
you'll get a +9 on your to hit roll with it.
Okay. So D20 plus 9?
D20 +9.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when you're ready,
Here we go.
you drive in, and luckily you are not zapped by the energy. It seems that it is not indiscriminate with who it targets, but maybe if you are caught in the energy, a different story. As you get close enough, a 20 to hit our demon zapper is
Enough?
going to be enough to hit. Go ahead, roll for me a what's it called?
8d8
8d8, yeah, the damage on
+4.
that. And he gets a +4. Yep.
And does this target qualify as an object or a structure?
It is an object or a structure.
So that's 41 doubled.
So, so 82. There is a heavy crack of the rusted metal, and it is not enough to shrink or entirely break here.
Okay, we gotta swing around and go back, right? We gotta make sure we go between the zaps.
Well, I mean, the zaps haven't struck you, like,
Okay.
but there is something that happens here.
Oh, crap.
A
You don't say.
figure appears, and you.
And a fiery horse?
No, not on a fiery horse. It actually appears from underneath the ground.
Oh god.
Near the base, this earthen spirit lifts out of the ground, and that's what you would see, essentially. And
Cool.
immediately begins to cast a spell.
To what?
You don't know. You just
A
see
spell or dispel?
she's casting a spell here.
Oh,
A
spell.
Yes.
Oh, fudge me. Okay.
And then the spell is cast, and she speaks. And you can understand her.
Oh.
Who are you?
We are the insert name of the group here.
The HR,
Mad lib.
remember?
We're the HR. I
Retribution. Retribution.
The dreaded HR.
I have no idea what that name is.
Yeah, neither do I. Saren! I scream for Saren.
Saren's at the front of the demon grinder. I don't even know if he can hear.
I'd say you'd be able to hear if someone's, like, yelling. It might not be clear, but you can definitely hear it.
Saren will pop his head over. Hey, what's up?
There's just somebody who just popped out of the ground. I think you should to talk to them.
Saren will turn the demon grinder all the way around in like a 16-point turn.
The figure just grows more irritated with each little turn.
Hi. Hello.
Hi. Are you done?
With what?
Your little display and dancing.
I'm sitting down. We're not dancing.
Oh my god, love it.
What is your purpose here?
Well, you see, it looks like you've got a unicorn stuck up there in that ball.
That is correct.
Yeah, we're gonna get it down.
So you are not agents of Zariel.
No. Quite the opposite.
And Lulu just sort of gives a little sad toot. If you recall, Zariel was her friend at one point. And the earthen spirit in front of you, and perhaps we have a future ahead of us.
Are you asking him on a date?
No,
Oh,
I'm proposing a deal.
Oh. The D word.
I have sworn loyalty to Zariel, and she has me
Oh.
defending this junk. But I wish to no longer be bound in such service. There is a deposed archdevil, Bel. He would gladly aid you in overthrowing Zariel. Break my pact, and I will direct you to Bel's Forge. I will write for you a letter of introduction.
And what would a letter of introduction get us? What's the value there?
You wouldn't be incinerated upon your entry.
That's what I was gonna say.
Fair enough, but why would we want to enter there?
Do you wish to take down Zariel? You said you were the opposite of her agents.
Well, yeah, we're definitely not working for Zariel, and I guess if you're not for Zariel, you're against Zariel.
Haven nods at Saren's logic. Seems to make sense.
Meliors thinks to herself. I don't know if Mel can hear any of this.
Yeah, I'd
But
say
she
you
thinks to herself. 'Cause I'm like outside the zone of where the sappy stuff was.
Oh, if you didn't enter into the zone, then no. But you do see the entity, and there seems to be a dialogue going on.
I was trying to figure out where
Yeah.
I was because I just assumed like I got off of the ride when Saren and Magda were doing that, but now I don't know if I ever vocalized that I got off. So
Yeah, we'll just say that you're hitching a ride here.
apparently I went along for the ride because I decided I
Why not?
didn't state my intentions.
I wanted to wait to see if y'all were gonna get zapped.
So did I.
No one got zapped.
Didn't go in. I guess I'll approach if
Yeah.
everyone seems fine.
Yeah. And as you approach, Mel, the creature looks to you, and again, you can understand what she says. And you? Are you with them?
Yeah, I'm with these guys.
So, what say you? Break my pact with Zariel, and I will gift you with someone who can arm you enough to take her down.
How would we break the pact?
I know of a woman, an oracle. She could divine a solution to my problem. But I cannot leave this ground again. My loyalty is sworn. Even if my heart wishes to disobey, the body will not allow it. But you could go to Red Ruth and discern what must be done.
Well, being better equipped to take on Zariel definitely sounds intriguing. I'm not sure we're even close to being on Zariel's level. There's plenty of things out here that are given us a lot of trouble.
Sorry, did we just get hired for another job?
Um, we haven't agreed to anything, but this figure here is in service to Zariel, doesn't want to be. In exchange of breaking that service, would be able to get us in touch with someone who would be able to outfit us appropriately to take Zariel on.
And you'd be able to free this unicorn you're searching for. Once I no
yeah.
longer have to defend it.
So you're saying if we were to free the unicorn now, that would be a problem for you?
I have to defend the structure that you must destroy to free it.
I see.
But if my pact is broken, then you are free to do what you wish.
So you're saying the path to breaking this bond is to go find an oracle named, did you say Red Ruth?
Red Ruth is the oracle, yes. And she should be able to divine a path forward to breaking my pact.
And do you have any more information about what armaments might be provided to us? Are we talking weapons, armor, magical items?
Knowledge, as well as perhaps any sort of wealth you might be searching for. An archdevil is no gift horse to be spat at.
Oh. So they
Someone
wouldn't
say horse.
So they wouldn't give us this help for free. You're simply just getting us in the door.
Bell is perhaps not someone who will require oaths. He is displeased with his displacement under Zariel. He ruled Avernus before her arrival. Perhaps he would be sated enough with payment for her dethroning. But I would not know, as I've only heard of very little since my newest task. And she looks over to the structure that she is tasked with guarding.
How long has this been your task?
I do not know. There is no day or night here. I've seen countless demons come and go. Dust comes and leaves on the wing.
Kind of figured that was the answer they were gonna give.
I've been in Avernus perhaps longer than any of you have been alive. I have been pushed around from task to task, and I have gained very little in my services here. I regret that this is what I sold myself into for revenge.
Do you have a name that we could call you by?
Razala.
Razala, I'm Haven.
I'm Saren.
Meliors.
I just kind of poke my head from Haven's back, and I wave it up, Magda, and I go back. I hide behind Haven.
Lulu's hiding behind Saren.
Well, I admit it sounds like an attractive deal. There's no souls at stake here. There's not much of a downside. It gets us closer to our goal, I think. Or at least it better positions us to not die here.
You should get used to deals being currency around here.
Yeah, I've been introduced to the process, thank you. What do you all think?
Where do we find Red Ruth?
There is a forest nearby, corrupted. You will find Red Ruth there.
Now you mentioned that she was an oracle. Is there... What exactly does that mean?
She sees things beyond what the eyes can. Past, present, answers questions.
Is that some demons getting zapped again while we're standing there?
Yeah, that's some demons getting zapped. Other side, so you're not in line of getting, eradicated.
We could have just rested here.
Yeah, safest place we found. And going this route would also safely free our unicorn up there.
Why is there a unicorn here?
So, as you ask this, the Earthen Spirit, Ralzala, unicorns are some of the most purest essences you can find in any of the realms. That sort of purity is a beacon. Demons, feral creatures that they are, of course, have very little to stop their control, to rush towards it. I'm sure devils, of course, wish to corrupting the light as well, but are a bit more smart about it.
It's bait.
It is bait. But like you will learn, most everyone down here is. In one way or another.
Bait doesn't last forever. Eventually something gets through.
There's larger demons. One's not so difficult. Well, one's not so easy to kill, but it's still up there. I think there's bait. And it's a trap. I cannot believe that that was put into Twitch chat. This bait serves its function, and this trap does so even better.
Well, I'm sure it would be a challenging route to go, but the terms do sound favorable. Magda, Mel, Haven, what do you think?
I think we should do it.
It helps us get out of here.
I'm not sure I signed on to take down an archdevil, but I wouldn't say no to some better gear. so that maybe I don't die down here. So I'm not opposed.
Yeah, and deposing Zariel may not mean... I'm not sure if it would mean going toe-to-toe, but some more things to make it so we don't die does sound great, especially as I nearly did. Okay, Rosala, sounds like we're in agreement.
And she'll point you in the direction towards the corrupted forest. Straight forwards. May your
How
path
far?
be. I do not know the exact distance. As you may have learned that the realm shifts. But if you continue heading straight ahead, it shouldn't have shifted terribly far.
All right. Well, we'll go have a conversation with your Red Ruth then. If she's an oracle like you say, then perhaps she's expecting us.
She will nod, and you watch as she descends back beneath the ground, and you can set off in the direction of the forest, which I will ping on the maps, that way you can see it.
Were we supposed to get a letter, or is that
After you break
that's
the pact.
after?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to break the pact, then we get the letter.
Yeah. So you are heading right over there.
West Coast.
Jeez.
Alright.
Oh, the forest of matchsticks.
Yeah, essentially that. And when you approach, let's get what's going on.
Ooh, your future is written in your blood. Shall open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart.
You approach what looks to be this maze of warped trees and bone-like vines that stretch out before you. You see calcified corpses merging with the trees, covered in fungal pods that feed on the blood oozing through the undergrowth. You see here and there narrow paths wend deeper into the wood. And as you approach, it is, unfortunately, something you will have to travel on foot. The paths between the trees, too crowded for your infernal machines.
All right. On foot it is.
I'm assuming it's been an hour
I would say it has
since
been
I've
an
passed
hour.
past without trace.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's a cool picture.
yeah, that's essentially what you're looking at. As you dismount your infernal machines and approach the wood, we will have to pick up with your adventures in the wood in our next session. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys had fun with this one. I hope you're excited for where we're going. I know I am. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys had fun too. I will, of course, see you guys in our next stream. But until then, head over to wildwitch.com and check us out there. Join us in our Discord if you want to jump into a game yourself, or just keep up to date with all of our announcements. Follow us here on Twitch for our live streams. Head over to YouTube for our VODs. And until the next one, it'll be a see you guys later.